Hey, all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? I know, as you know by that thumbnail, everything else you clicked on to get here, today we're going to take a step back into the Horus Heresy. Well, that's what I'm going to use it for, even though you can use it in 40k. But still, we've got the Legio Custodes Shield Captain. Yeah, I went over to Forge World and dumped $71 on one miniature, because it's resin. Oh, alright. What possessed me to do this? Well, after getting Constantine Valdor painted, I started looking at maybe integrating some of my custodes into a Horus Heresy force. The only thing I really didn't like is on some of their Guardian Spears, or whatever they're called, you know, the big things with the power weapon and the bolter on them. A lot of guys in the Horus Heresy were gold staffed, and everything else I've been doing has been painted for 40k. But I started thinking about character miniatures, okay? Which led to a different video, because sitting down and looking at the books and everything, yeah, but still, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got to do this. Like I already said, I gave you the amount. I'm going to leave a link down below to Forge World, and I am filming this video on Tuesday, September 5th, 2023. It's between either 60 or 71. It's one of those. Now, we're going to pause for a word exactly from, I got him to do this, from our unofficial sponsor.
What up, you amazing people? Hope you're doing well today. Chris has asked me to do a quick elevator spill just for you. Now, here at Copper Johns, I'm always preaching be proud of who you are, no matter what. What this means to me is simply that you're going to go out there to the world and present yourself in a way that you are proud of. So my job is to create something that allows you to do that. So here at Copper Johns, I have 13 different scents, all in beard oil, beard butter, beard balm, mustache wax, spray clone, and a few of the solid clones. But we also have some amazing cold press soaps, beard shampoos, whether conditioning or stripping, beard conditioner, and some crazy cool combs. I am truly grateful for every one of you guys. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to hit me up. I'm here. Have a great day, guys. Take care.
You heard it from the man himself. That was Tyson from Copper Johns. Yeah. Okay, so, like I said, I was looking at the codexes and the index cards or data sheets, whatever you want to call them. And I had been following the rules for assembly. Not paying attention in the back of my head, hey, dummy, you can only have so many shield captains in a force. So that led to me having to go out and buy a brand new Combat Patrol box set to totally flesh out my Sisters of Silence. Replace what I have to fix, you know. Oh my god, with my Custodian Guard. Yeah, Custodian Guard? Yeah, Custodian Guard, sorry. I've got those for something else. Fix that. Get me a shield captain on a jet bike. Oh, I got a conversion that I've been waiting for. But I wanted something really different. So there I am going through the Horus Heresy book on, you know, the Imperial forces. And I went, Tribune. Oh dear God, yes. Especially after reading the Horus Heresy book, Master of Mankind, where you learn a bit about raw indie men. And I went, boom. This is going to be my Tribune. I can have one in a force. This is raw. The Emperor's favorite custode. Boom, you are here. So, it is a resin miniature, okay? You're going to have to do some prep work on it. And for this one, for some reason, following in the footsteps of that Janita Kroll one, man, I had a bitch of a time getting it to go together. Nothing wanted to fit right. You're going to see on a head in a moment where I'm like, after I came back to it the next day, I went, how hard is it to break a resin miniature? Huh? How hard? But still. It's only got about 9 pieces, okay? And one of those pieces is the little display rock. So I'll admit, for the painting scheme, I wanted to keep it as close to that as possible because it's the Custodes, it's a bigger guy. One of the biggest things I did a little different was on the Power Spear, or the Guardian Spear, or whatever. But I'm going to show you that here in a moment. So like I said, he is my Tribune for my Horus Heresy force. But I can also flip him over into 40k and use him as a shield captain. Boom. There he is. I experimented around a little bit with him, especially after the success I had with Constantine Valdor and using Targor Raid Shade. So because he's a Tribune and he's higher up the ranks, I wanted his gold to be a little different. So instead of using Reikland Flesh Shade, Targor Raid Shade. It just, beautiful. Look at the head. Notice how it's like up to the side, like it's getting ripped out of the socket. He's looking over to a corner. Yeah. All right. I discovered that the very next day, and I went, oh, man. Just like with his Misericordia blade, all of them come broke. So it's trying to hide behind the cloak. But for some reason, I couldn't get the cloak to sit in place. It took me 45 minutes to Gorilla Glue a cloak into place. Every time I thought I had it, I stepped away for a second, bam, on my table. Ugh. And then the Guardian Spear. It kept rotating in his hand. So, how can I put it? If you look at it kind of like there, he's holding it great, like kind of on a little bit of an angle. But if you look on here, he's got it straight up and down. But I figured with the overall look, the way he's looking like this, that'll work for me. Now what I did was normally with the Power Spear part, I'll lay down a coat of Vallejo's blue metal, do some lines in Apothecary White and give it a coat of Frostheart and go, I'm good. Nope, this is 30k. Power weapons. Still kind of newish. So what I did was lay down some metal basework and gave it a really watered down coat of Frostheart and then dry brushed over it. I think it was Stormhurst Silver, I think. But I gave it like a silvery overlook so it looks like the power's fluctuating through as opposed, God, I don't know if you can see that too well. There, but it looks like the power's fluctuating through as opposed to the lines coming down. I just wanted it something different because it's 30k. I like how the gold work that I was able to pull out, but I did something a little bit different with my Sagittarium, which you'll see those in another video. But I love the fact that in this hobby, you just keep learning, and you keep experimenting, and you keep having a little fun. Like the gold on the back, I went 3 steps differently than I've ever done before. And also on the base, I used something brand new from AK Interactive called Luna Desert. I want to give a shout out to Peachy from the Painting Phase and Peachy Tips. The price I was paying for Astro Granite as opposed to this stuff, world difference, and I think the AK Interactive works a lot better. But that's just me. So this is my weird rambling going, sometimes a mistake can turn out to be something good. You can experiment a little, have some fun, and go, yeah. That's why as opposed to the gemstones, I always use Vallejo Air Gemstone. It's a great red, sparkly color. Don't got to do a lot of highlighting. Basically, I don't do anything. I just put it on there every so often. I may hit it with like a gloss varnish so it stands out. No, the blue was Soulstone Blue from Technical. Because it was 30k, I wanted something a little different. And I'm experimenting around with substituting in gems from different units. Because the Custodian Guard are all pretty much the same. The gold armor, and depending what watch they're with, is what color the headpiece and the cloaks and everything are going to be. I primarily went with red because that's the vast bulk of the force. But I'm also working in some of the other guys, experimenting around with that. But okay. Enough about that. I'm starting to get really hyper, and yes, because I just want to get back to the painting table and play with some other things. But we are at the most important part of the video. Seriously, we really truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Have you ever had one that turned out to be a problem that was a blessing in disguise? You know, has that ever happened? Have you painted something and you're like, God, I don't know, and you come back a couple days later and go, oh my God, yes. I love that. That is beautiful. That is awesome. Let me know down below. I really like the fact that I can use him as a Tribune, so now I have Constantine Valdor, the #1, like the Primarch of the Custodes. You know, that's what he was called. He's that fucking powerful. Or as he's known now, the Yellow King, which I can't wait to read those books that are coming out. Oh, I can't. Valdor in a pocket universe, I'm sorry. If anything got spoiled, I don't care. If I found it by mistake, I know some of you probably have. Whoo! But, like I said, I'd like to know those fun things down below. Now, if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, I probably did, because I'm a little bit hyper today. I'm really just, yes! This worked. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm sorry. But still, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show a lot of love and support for the channel, and you guys know that is always appreciated here. But here we go, guys. That is my quick, weird look at Forge World's Legio Custodes Shield Captain, or as I'm calling them, Raw Demon. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this one. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and one day, Emperor willing, I will meet all of you across the tabletop.